was quite a while ago. I don't
but
know.
Also,
it's been a long time.
On top of Senator Paul, now 4 senators are in isolation, and the rules say that in order to vote, they have to be there.
Who are they?
Romney, Senator Lee,
Senator Gardner,
Senator Rick Scott. Senator Rick Scott. Also, 2 of them were in contact with.
Rick is coming out.
With the critical stimulus package vote expected.
Romney's in isolation?
Yes.
Gee, that's too bad. Go ahead.
Detect sarcasm there,
no,
sir?
None whatsoever.
That's the level of petty that we've reached. That during a global pandemic, with the entire nation's eyes upon him, Trump is mocking a United States senator who's currently self-quarantining amid fears that he may have contracted the deadly virus sweeping across the world after coming into contact with Senator Rand Paul, who tested positive. This is him in public, at a press briefing, supposedly on his best behavior, in case you needed an idea of the level of depravity this man has when the cameras aren't trained on him. What's worse is that Mitt Romney's wife, Ann, has multiple sclerosis, which she's been very public about. It's a disease that affects 1 million Americans, many of whom likely aren't even comfortable leaving the house during an outbreak like this, out of fear of what could happen. If Senator Romney unknowingly got coronavirus and spread it to her, it could be lethal. I'm not even going to try and put into words what it would mean if Trump made his comment knowing about her condition, but even if he didn't, that the President of the United States would laugh at the prospect of someone catching coronavirus tells you everything you need to know. As for why Trump reacted this way, it's simple. Romney voted in favor of one of Trump's articles of impeachment for abuse of power, depriving him of the talking point of being able to say that this was a partisan impeachment. And because he only views things through the lens of politics, he would first mock a senator who may have contracted a deadly virus, then ever offer sympathy, all because of a political beef he had with him. That's the real Donald Trump. Not the guy squinting through some prepared speech on a teleprompter that he's seeing for the first time as he reads it. It's the guy whose immediate reaction is to laugh at someone whose life might be in danger. And in case you thought this was a fluke, it's not. Trump is still attacking John McCain every chance he gets for voting against the Senate's skinny repeal attempt and ending their chances of sinking Obamacare in Congress. John McCain has been dead for 2 years, and yet still the President of the United States is complaining about the guy in front of arenas full of people. Because to Trump, the entire presidency is in service not of the American people, but of his own ego. But look, for Trump, this entire thing is and always has been about politics. It's never been about the American people or their health or their safety. From day one, Trump has been exclusively concerned with the political implications above anything else. I mean, the guy literally left a cruise ship of Americans aboard stranded at sea because he didn't want the number of cases in the United States to go up.
I would rather, because I like the numbers being where they are. I don't need to have the numbers double because of one ship. That wasn't our fault.
And then, when he should have been taking this seriously and getting out ahead of it, he downplayed the seriousness of it. He even likened it to impeachment or the Russia investigation. He suggested that people could continue going to work. He said that we've already seen the worst of it after only a couple of days. He declined the WHO tests that were sent out to over 60 nations. He blamed Democrats, he blamed Obama, he blamed the FDA, he blamed China. And so rather than take swift action to actually help the American people, Trump just made a bunch of reactionary moves in a desperate effort to both make it look rosy for himself and then pin the blame on someone else once he realized he couldn't lie the pandemic out of existence. At no point did he act to help people, he was only looking to help himself. As for Senator Romney, I know I can speak for everyone in hoping that he and his wife and his family are safe and healthy, and it's a shame that that even needs to be clarified. But when the President of the United States is wishing death sentences on people instead of helping them, well then suddenly the words of encouragement seem a little more necessary.